Guys, welcome back to Black Desert Mobile new update review for global. Guys, in this update we got new events, we got a new function for Black Spirit called emergency escape that is very useful, especially during Black Sun. I'm gonna explain, and usually when it's players versus player combat it's quite useful. And also guys, a lot of class balances, so you're gonna see which class got buffs or debuffs. Okay, lots of classes, and yeah, events like I said. So let's start first. Let's see what we got as a maintenance reward. We got camp manager in 3 days. Always, they always give camp manager, I don't know why. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's see first. Should I start with the events? Yeah, let's go with the events, because the other stuff I need to check the patch notes to see which class what got. And also for the Black Spirit escape. Okay, escape the new function. So let's see the events. Okay, so we have this new event. Seems it lasts for 1 week only. April Daisy Bouquet. Okay, so we need to obtain these three different color daisy. Okay, the white, the yellow, and the purple daisy, and then we can exchange for one bouquet. And this bouquet you can obtain one of the following, not all of them. Okay, 1 Chaos Core, 2 Abyssal Relic, 1 Alchemy Stone Growth Support, 1 Totem Chest, 20 ILA Fragments, 10 and Shakato Exchange Certificate, 200. Hopefully the drop rates for these ones, how you can get these ones by the way, you can obtain from defeating enemies. So will be nice if we get a hot time, because just 1 week we have, so we can farm faster this daisy to get this more of these bouquets. Okay, so we have 1 week to farm and 2 weeks to exchange. Okay, the rewards are not bad, especially chaos cores, relic. I really need more relics. Chaos cores, they are always good. ILE, why not? Exchange certificate for Shakat also are good. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Also April Daisy exchange. This is where you can exchange the daisy. If you got too many of one type, you can exchange for this one, but the exchange rate is 2 to 1, so you lose like half, but still there is an option to exchange if you get too many of one type. Then we have another one, adventuring support daily mission. Okay, so in this one, last also for 1 week, we just need to log in for 30 minutes, half an hour, and we get 2 daisy bouquets. Okay, this is daily by the way, for 1 week. Then consume stamina 100, we get another 3 daisy bouquet, and 5 from defeating 15,000 enemies. So pretty easy to get. In total we have 10 daisy for 7 days. That's 70 bouquets, okay, of daisy, which is quite good, besides the farming where you can get maybe even more. We'll see the drop rates anyways. Then we have also if we complete this, okay, these missions, if you complete 3 times we get 1 ancient scriglyph. So we complete 6 times, 5 tangled time, and if we complete 12 times we get 3 path of glory season 7 extra entries. Okay, the rewards are not so good. These ones, the bouquets, are quite good, I would say. Hopefully you can get more of them, so try to, hopefully they will give us hot time also, will be nice. And we have also Isabel and Carotia's offering, okay, also for 1 week. So these events, they last only 1 week, it seems, all of them. Gather with workers 50 times and you get 100 artisan skin. Plant in the garden 72 times and we get epic armor outfit, one of it, and consume 300 stamina, epic weapon armor outfit. So this you have 1 week to finish, so I think should be doable, because these things usually we do. We consume stamina, we plant in the garden, and we gather with workers. This we can still exchange if you still have these journals for 1 week. I already used them. Akrad is for another week. I already finished that. By the way, this Akrad, the drop rates were really bad. I got in 1 week of 24/7 farming, and as you know, I farm in the best area, supposed to be the best, the frontier, the 30,000 CP recommended area. I used also Chaos Rift 2, still I got just one. Right before the update I got one. In 1 week of 24/7 farming, one across. How about you guys? The drop rates were really bad. Really bad. And keep in mind, we need like 60 plus. So yeah, that will take forever. Okay, Legatus, we still have this one, but already finished. Black Spirit mission, another 34 days, so plenty time to finish. I'm getting closer to get the final reward. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's check the patch notes, because we want to see more about the class balances. Maybe I should check also the shop, maybe they added something in there. One second, let's check the patch notes to see more about the new function for the Black Spirit. Collection was this feature update. Content requirements have been added in collection menu, so the collections will unlock depending on adventurer progress. Anyways, collection. Prelude War, Power Awakened, the Graves Full of Resentment. So these are the collection. Endless Desert. So this is how you can unlock. Complete different, like defeat bag in Serendia for Prelude of All, Power Awakened, defeat Kelkas in neutral border zone, defeat Ferry, the Grave of Full Resentment, and so on. Okay, so here guys, they decided to make life easier for lower CP players, especially in Black Sun, because we got ganked by the whales and we die a lot. So we have the Black Spirit Emergency Escape. Okay, gonna see how that works. So this one, you unlock this function for the Black Spirit at level 180 for the Black Spirit. So you don't have this if you don't have level 180 for the Black Spirit. So when you activate this emergency escape, you can become the Black Spirit for a short time and move rapidly. Okay, like you can see in this image, I'm gonna show you after. Invisibility will be applied upon use, and days will apply when skill duration is over. So while you are in this form, okay, you are invincible and you travel way faster. So you transform yourself into an OP Black Spirit, okay? And when the effect is finished, you'll be dazed. So you'll be stunned for a short period of time. So be careful, you go to the right place, not where other enemies are waiting for you, because you'll be stunned like 1-2 seconds. Okay, Black Spirit Emergency Escape cannot be used when affected by a debuff, stun, daze, knockback, and others. So if the enemy managed to stun you, daze you, and knock back you and other debuffs, you won't be able to use this skill. So you have to press it really fast. Black Spirit Emergency Escape skill cooldown is 400 seconds, so you cannot abuse it. So 400 seconds is quite a lot of time to be able to use it again. Black Spirit Emergency Escape can be used in normal field, Great Desert, Black Sun, Siege, and Node War. So most of the, let's say, group PvP areas or farming areas, okay? But cannot be used in normal arena, rank arena, Ramones arena, and Battlefield of the Sun, Hero of Karkia, and Atmach. So mainly was created, I would say, for the Black Sun guys, okay? Black Sun Desert. Okay, also they changed the reward criteria for the Black Sun when it comes to Layton, okay? Changed so that the rewards cannot be obtained if you don't inflict damage on Layton for 30 seconds. I'm not even trying to do that, because the whales, the OP guilds, they will destroy you in few seconds. So it's not even, I'm not even trying to get any damage on the Layton during the Black Sun. Okay, so now we will see some class changes or improvements, like Reaper, Sword River, skill PV damage has been adjusted, so it does more damage. For example, for level 10, 1192 to 1543. I don't know if the Reaper really needed this, but yeah. Cartia's Wrath, skill PV damage has been adjusted. Oh my gosh. Man, the Raven is getting OP. This was with these crazy numbers. From 1930, which was already high, to 2500. Seriously, bro? That's too much. Like, my Titan barely does any damage compared to other classes. Anyways. Soul Spike, also Harvest. So most of these skills, they got a huge PV buff. It's PV, okay? Also Shards of Darkness. Add damage against all bosses 10% for 15 seconds upon using shards. Added damage against all. Oh, this is the same thing they wrote 2 times. Corsair, Ferocious Wave, skill PV damage has been adjusted, so increased for PV, okay? Also, the Corsair is getting buff for Ferocious Wave, Wave Slasher, okay, you can see the increase. Judgment of the Sea, Corsair already was good, I don't know what they are doing. Whirling Waters, Descending Tide, Pirate Trick, Tumultuous Wave, Plunder. Plunder, which increased damage against monster effect, has been increased by 5% from 10% to 15%. Okay. Lan also, skill PV damage has been increased, adjusted, they say adjusted, but actually it's buff, okay? So, for example, Pendulum Kick, Twilight Strike, Dance of Death, Zenith added 10% damage against all bosses for 50 seconds on using skill 3 times. Wow. Also Lupa, skill attack speed has increased for Hotspot. Back and Call, skill PV damage has been adjusted. So increased actually. Gravity Bolt also increased. Compaction increased. Maul increased. Divine Roar, so added 15% damage against all bosses for 15 seconds upon skill activation. You know what, I don't get what's the point. They continue to increase the damage for all the classes, you know, first they increase for few, then for another few, and then for another few, and they keep on doing this. What's the point? Just balance doesn't mean to increase the damage for all the classes. The damage is already too much. I'm not talking about PvE, but in PvP. Anyways, Lancer, Blessing of Enslar, added 15% damage against all bosses for 10 seconds during the buff Blessing of Enslar. Holy Trust, skill PV damage increase. Divine Guard, damage increase. Radiant Burst, damage increase. Invoker, skill PV damage has been adjusted or increased. Okay, for Invoker. So Fisher, damage increase. Cataclysm, damage increase. Gigavolt, damage increase. Voltaic Burst, damage increase. Power Surge, damage increase, and so on. Improve so that attack speed will increase if not moving during cast. Skill PV damage has been increased also for Power Surge. Thunder added 10% damage against all bosses. So it seems most of these classes they got increased damage against bosses. Archer, Snapshot, skill damage increase. Concentration Blast, skill damage increase. Okay, so 2 skills for Phantasm. Okay, Scattering Darkness, Spectre, Sword PV damage per hit has been adjusted from 200 to, so increased. They should increase. Say increase, not adjusted, from 200% to 350. Wow, that's a lot. 150% extra. That's for Phantasm, okay? Scattering Darkness. Huntress change so that Wild of the Wind will cast after Razor Wind and Fury arrows more often during auto combat. Okay, more often that will cast. Flurry of Arrow, adjust damage of Flurry of Arrows to 80% from 50%. That's 30% extra. Wild of the Wind improves so that the skill can be immediately used during other skills. Okay. Yeah, so also another class that got a lot, Gladiator, lots of improvements. Super armor skill activation, add the rear super armor on skill activation for shield charge. Does not apply in the arena. Adjusted also the attack range for max the skill FX. Improved so that a prolonged input will now make additional attack and update description or reflect changes. Heavy strike, skill PV, PvP damage been adjusted or increased. So this class got both PV and PvP damage increase. Okay, so the Guardian, or which one is this? Gladiator, sorry. Gladiator, okay. Heavy strikes, damage increase. Ground smash, damage increase both PV and PvP. Death thrust, also damage. Scars of the Dusk, damage increase. Piercing spear, damage increase. Since for piercing spear only PV damage increase, the other ones PV and PvP. Strong principle, remove the buff shield recovery that was granted on every second upon using the skill. Damage against monsters has been increased from 10 to 15%. Enemies in front of the character will now have plus 10% damage taken from adventurers effect applied to them for 15 seconds upon successfully shield block. Scar of Dust cooldown time will decrease by 0.2 seconds upon skill use or successful shield block. Sage also got some buffs. So Ancient Wisdom changed so that the passive skill Ancient Wisdom will no longer reset the cooldown time on Wormhole. Special Collapse PvP damage increase. Okay. Judgment of Arthur skill cooldown time has increased by 2 seconds. So it seems got some debuffs also. The Sage. Okay, other changes as you can see in here. Okay. So I think these are the most important things. So it seems it was more about, you know, not really a proper update. It was more about more class balances, some events, and also this emergency escape, which was actually needed. So yeah, I'm gonna show you. You want to see how that works? Check this out. Just press it and see how fast you move. You become the Black Spirit. It lasts, it seems, for like 5-10 seconds, something like that. But you travel very fast, you are invincible, and it takes another 6 minutes to 6 minutes and 30 seconds to use it again, or 7 minutes, something like that. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys, and see you soon with another video. Bye.